Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Pal Evolved deck video. Today, I'm going to be showing off the brand new Dedenne EX today. Now, this new Dedenne is a really interesting card with the attack Tail Swap, where you can move all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, this card immediately is obviously going to be good with Gardevoir EX, since Gardevoir EX can accelerate energy into play to your Psychic Pokemon, and it also puts damage counters on your Pokemon. Now, the way I have built this Dedenne deck, I have played it with Gardevoir EX as like actually the main attacker. Gardevoir does not sit on the bench and chill. It actually attacks in this deck, because the idea behind the deck is you bring in a Gardevoir, it takes a hit, and then out of nowhere, you come in with a Dedenne KO. You can put extra energy onto Gardevoir EX with its own ability after it takes a hit. You can put Gardevoir to enough HP to then be KO'd by Dedenne's Tail Swap. Is this deck better than the actual Gardevoir deck we have in the format? Probably not. I don't think Dedenne EX is that good. I just wanted to get a video on this card done because I definitely wanted to give it a try. While I don't think this deck is better than the normal Gardevoir deck, it's more of a meme than anything else. It is still a fun idea and definitely more of a bad deck Friday type deck without a doubt. Not much really more to talk about. I mean, honestly, it is just a Gardevoir deck. I am just playing 3 Gardevoir EX and 3 Rare Candy because the goal is to try to get a Gardevoir EX into play through Rare Candy. I'm only playing 1 Shiny Arcana Gardevoir and 1 Zacian V. We do play the double Super Rod, though. The 3 Stadiums, your usual suspects in the deck. Before we do get in the video, shout out to the sponsor, Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG live pack codes, go get them over at Cavern. Of course, Cavern sells codes line for the cheapest. So, if you're going to get any set at Cavern, like the main set Paldea Evolved, or you want an older set like Scarlet and Violet base set, Crown Zenith, or Celebrations, get them at Cavern. Cavern, of course, does sell for the cheapest if you get anything at Cavern. At the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help channel, help yourself out, and help our Cavern. So shout out to Cavern, check them out, use code LDF. I said that really fast. Also, check out the Shuffle Squad down below, too. Of course, every Monday, I post a new video to their channel, and you can check out my second YouTube channel down below, too, for some extra content also. But yeah, let's take a look again at the list. So yeah, it is a Guardy list, and again, we are trying to utilize Dedenne. I am playing 2 of them in the deck. I don't think this deck needs to play 2 Dedenne. The reason I am playing 2 Dedenne is so that I try to make sure not one is prized, right? I don't want to play 1 Dedenne and then have it be prized when I get to use it, and then it's like, I can't get Dedenne content. I want to get content out of this card, and I'm going to play 2 of them. I don't think you need to play 2. If you were to play this deck, honestly, just cut a Dedenne, maybe add another Gardevoir, play a Worker, play a 3rd Research, play another Energy, like a Reversal Energy or something. I don't think you need 3 Dedenne, but I am just going to play 2. Because I don't want to prize 1 and then not be able to use it, and then I can't get a video out of it. Because I want to upload it and then have no Dedenne gameplay in this video, and then people are going to comment, you didn't even use the Dedenne, and it's like, I know. But I do want to try it out. It is a cool concept. Again, is it that good? Probably not. Again, more of a meme. Its other attack is, like, fine. It does Wondrous Shot, does 170 damage, and then you discard an energy from this Pokemon. The main concept is to use Tail Swap, of course, with Gardevoir. And again, you can make some really crazy plays with this deck, because what you can do is, say your Gardevoir takes, like, 120 damage, right? And you already had 20 on, or 40 on from your own ability the turn earlier. So you have, you know, let's say you have 180 damage on Gardevoir, and you need to get 220 damage on Gardevoir, knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. What you can do is you can Psychic Embrace more damage onto Gardevoir with, you know, put more energy on it with its ability, put Gardevoir to 220 damage, and then you can retreat it into Dedenne, put the energy back on Dedenne, and then knock out the Pokemon. And effectively, you get to fully heal your Gardevoir EX. Now, this could be helpful against Lost Box. Against Lost Box, if you just put a bunch of Gardevoir EXs in play against them, they're going to try to Sableye you, hit you hard with Dragonite, and then you can remove all that damage with Dedenne alongside playing Iono. So Dedenne actually doesn't seem like a bad option versus something like Lost Box, where you can fully heal your Pokemon, kind of mitigating their Sableyes and Dragonite plays, and even Cram plays, and then, like, Ionoing them to a low hand, and then healing your Gardevoir fully, making it very difficult for them to deal with the Gardevoir. So there are some cool plays you can make with Dedenne in this deck, especially against Lost Box. Again, more of a meme, bad deck Friday style deck. I wanted to try Dedenne out and see how it works in today's video, and let's go show it off and see if we can pull off some crazy plays. Let's try out Dedenne EX here in this game. My opponent is going first, it looks like, which is fine. We'll see what we got here. Pretty good starting hand. This is definitely a Gardevoir start, that's for sure. This is what Gardevoir is all about, getting good hands like this. So yeah, the idea behind this deck, we want to get the Gardevoir EX set up, attack with Gardevoir, and then use Dedenne. So we'll see what happens. Ting-Lu with a Reverie engine. Alright, Ting-Lu is fine, because Gardevoir EX does wall Ting-Lu. Actually, Dedenne could be pretty good against Ting-Lu, too, to be honest. Okay, there's a Gutsy Pickaxe. We'll see if they get the Squawkabilly and the Koraidon set up here. If they don't get energy on Ting-Lu, this thing is not a threat whatsoever. We'll see if they're able to get it. If they get a Gape Jaw Bog down, that's annoying. Because I started Greninja, so I'm not able to use concealed cards. So, could be a problem if that does happen. We just need to get a Gardevoir EX set up. Once we get Gardevoir in play, we bypass Ting-Lu. We'd have Boss in hand. They're playing Claydol. Okay, they're playing a different engine for Ting-Lu, it looks like. Do they have a Squawkabilly, though? No, they have a Revroom. That is not a Squawkabilly. If they get no energy on this Ting-Lu, it is not a threat whatsoever. No, they actually had a Gape Jaw Bog. Oh, my God. Not the Gape Jaw Bog. Honestly, it's fine. We can just Battle VIP Pass. Could get Zacian, too, actually. I could just memory skip this Ting-Lu, and they can't do anything if I just memory skip. Could bench Greninja, boss the... Maybe that just might be better, actually. Yeah, it might be better. Just boss Revroom or Varoom. Bench Greninja. Concealed cards. I mean, I need to draw cards, too. This hand isn't great. I can't just memory skip my opponent all day. So let's just do this. Okay, we got a Stadium. And I'll just memory skip. Okay. We can get Kirlia next turn, which isn't great. It's fine. We just need to set up our board, right? We set up the Gardevoir, we get the Dedenne EX all ready to go, and we are chilling. All right, so let's see if they're able to move Revroom here. They're going to find the switch. I mean, I get they're trying to get Claydols in place. We'll see if they're able to set up here. This is an interesting deck idea. I don't know, is it better than normal Ting-Lu, though? I guess we're going to find out. There is the Koraidon. Is weak to Psychic, though, so want to keep that in mind. Okay, see what my opponent has. They have a Nest Ball here. They're not done yet. They got the Nest Ball. All right, they grab a Radiant Alakazam. Okay, that's fine. They can take damage off of Greninja if they wanted to, which is fine. We need to draw an energy card here. I can Ultra Ball away the top deck and grab a Kirlia, and then I can get rid of the Collapsed Stadium. Don't know if I want to do that, though. Yeah, they just Dino Cry. They haven't played a draw supporter, but I don't think they play any supporters. They're playing Claydol. They probably don't play supporters. I don't know how their deck's supposed to set up, to be honest. Yeah, we'll grab Kirlia. I mean, the Collapsed Stadium is good, obviously, to have, but I do need to, like, set up my board. So I think it's kind of important we set up here, to be honest. Even though playing Collapse would be nice, because then we can get rid of the Gape Jaw Bog. But it doesn't really matter anymore. And there's a Fog Crystal. That's pretty good. We can play that. Greninja. Maybe get a Level Ball first. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we got another Kirlia anyways. We're cooking, baby. Can Level Ball. Grab another Ralts. Guess I could get another Kirlia, too. Dispense the Ralts. It's fine. Again, any damage we take, we can take off with Dedenne. We can just memory skip. Yeah, no knockaway. You're definitely going to attack with knockaway this match. No knockaway for you, good sir. And we can start attacking with Gardevoir next turn. Put some pressure on my opponent. Let's see where that takes us. They do get rid of 2 Battle VIP passes here, which is good. They do get Great Tusk. They're also playing that. So this is like a fighting box deck. I mean, if they don't play a supporter card, they're just not able to play the game. If we knock out their Revroom here, too, they have, like, no draw engine. They're unable to do anything else either, which is also pretty good. It's weak to Psychic, right? Great Tusk is weak to Psychic. A lot of Pokemon weak to Psychic. Their best attacker is definitely Ting-Lu. Well, they do play supporters. They have an Iono. Look at that. I lied. I don't know if they're going to play Iono. They do find the switch, though, which is pretty good, actually. Dang. Okay, they actually found the switch. That's fine. Let's see if they Iono me here. See if they go Iono. They can put damage on all my Kirlias, which kind of sucks. I mean, we are bricking, so hopefully we can draw something. We can attack with Gardevoir, I guess, and they do play the Iono. There we go. That is a great Iono. All right, let's see what we get off Iono here. It's not great, unfortunately. This is a pretty bad hand. I needed a Gardevoir EX. Okay, this hand is not quite it. Oh, boy. We're in trouble. Got a Dedenne, though. If I can draw Gardevoir EX, this is maybe a bit better. But yeah, this start is definitely not very good. Oh, they're going to Dino Cry again. Interesting. Okay. That's actually perfectly fine. So we can do this. Refinement. Maybe should have played Level Ball to shuffle. Okay, Rare Candy. We can go into Shiny Arcana Gardevoir with Rare Candy if I really wanted to. Could also just memory skip. I have a few options here of what I can do. What's the best play? I think I'd rather keep memory skip active. Let's just do this and then Draw more cards with Shiny Arcana. Still no Iono. I'm kind of hoping for an Iono there. Just can't find one. It's hoping for like Iono or something. Maybe I should have shuffled the deck. I'm fine with just doing memory skip here though. I'm fine with just memory skipping this. If they can't land scoop, their deck can't really function, so we might as well just memory skip the Ting-Lu. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get closer to being able to utilize the Gardevoir. Hit with Gardevoir, they hit me, and then I can go to Dedenne EX. This matchup is a little tricky. Yeah, they get the damage on the Gardevoir finally, so... We're not using many of our abilities, unfortunately, but they can't do much. They do Iono me again, which is fine. Okay, we should get a supporter here. Surely we'll get a supporter off this. Yeah, there we go. Got Kirlia. Just need to find Gardevoir. They play Bravery Charm. Oh boy. That's good. That helps a little bit. We could boss Great Tusk here and get our abilities back. That's also a decent play too, to be honest. I think I might just do that, actually. Just boss Great Tusk. Okay, they have a Super Rod. Interesting. Okay, they have 4 cards in hand. Anything else? Can they attack this turn? They can do Land Scoop. Well, they can't do Land Scoop because I memory skip. They have to find a switch. They have to find, like, double switch play here to be able to do anything whatsoever. Yeah, I might go boss Great Tusk here. Use all my abilities and then figure out a game plan. Assuming they don't have an attack this turn. Okay, they have an Ultra Ball. Dang. Okay, they are down 2 Iono, so we're kind of hoping they don't have any supporter cards here or anything. And they just Dino Cry. Okay. Best top deck would just flat out be Gardevoir, by the way, so we can just Rare Candy into the Gardevoir. But we'll see if we get there. We'll see, we'll see. What do we draw? Gardevoir? Look at that. We drew the Gardevoir, baby. Just right off the rip, bro. That is kind of nutty. That is pretty good. So we can hit the Ting-Lu. I could boss the Kara. I might, to be honest, I'm tempted to just bossing on the bench. I could boss their Reverum and maybe leave them in top deck mode. I wouldn't mind doing boss this turn just because we're able to then use our abilities, right? And thin out our deck a little bit, which is, I think, probably fine. Could just not get the Koraidon. Great Tusk is not a threat whatsoever. Just 250. Yeah, we'll just boss the Koraidon. I'm fine with that. I just want to use my abilities, so let's just start thinning. Because we might get Iono'd again or something. Take 2 prizes. Okay, nice. Got Dedenne. Maybe could have got rid of the Iono. Yeah, keep the energy. Shiny Arcana. Ooh, nice. We don't have to put any... We don't have to put anything on the Gardevoir, which is good. I like that. There's Miracle Force. And then next turn, we can go into Dedenne. Well, we don't actually have to go to Dedenne. Gardevoir is so beefy that we don't even have to use Dedenne EX just yet. So let's take our 2 prizes here. We got Fog Crystal and Ultra Ball. That's not too bad. All right. The more Pokemon outs, the better. The more Pokemon outs, the better. But I don't know what my opponent can really do at this point. If they put too much damage on one Pokemon, I could just bench the Dedenne and just do the tail swap. Ooh, they have a boss, however. What do they bring in, though? They're probably going to kill Gardevoir. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm fine with Gardevoir getting killed. And they do have the Rumbling Engine. So yeah, maybe I could have bossed the Reverum and just left them with no cards to work with, but... Honestly, we just have to chip away at their 2 prizers, so I think it's better to do that instead. We do have boss again. I could boss the Great Tusk if I really wanted to. If they were putting more damage on my Gardevoir this turn, on my Gardevoir EX per se, I would have been tempted to boss Great Tusk. Because then we can just maybe KO this thing in one hit with the Dedenne, but we'll still just like drop the Dedenne on them and just knock them out that way. Still won't have our abilities right now, which kind of sucks. They've taken their first prize of the game. So we're just chilling. I mean, I'm probably fine just to hit the Ting-Lu with Gardevoir, to be honest. What's our draw? Energy again? I mean, we can Pal Pad here, get back Bolt Boss. I could just Boss KO the Great Tusk, right? They hit me for 120. We just, like, win in 2 turns, effectively, if I do that. I think it's fine then to boss Great Tusk. Let's take a prize now. We can also do our abilities. We can thin out some cards we don't really care about, which is good. I care about all these cards, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we'll Greninja, I guess. I want to be a little cautious with my energy. I don't want to get rid of too much energy, but there we go. We got a Battle VIP. That's what I was hoping for, is give me like a Battle VIP or something. Just a card I can discard here. Put another Gardevoir in play. I'll just hit them. Knock out the Great Tusk. Gardevoir's been doing all the work this game, I know, but we are getting closer to being able to do Dedenne. If we were like at any more pressure here, Dedenne would have been pretty good to use. But now we're just cooking. Take our prize. 6 and 5. We got Mew, another Iono. We might get Iono'd here. I mean, they still have like 2 probably left in the deck. So we might get Iono'd, but we're chilling right now. We have a massive hand. If they put too much damage on Gardevoir, we can just come in with the Dedenne, right? We can Dedenne them. We have a lot of plays we can make here, which is pretty good. That's what I like about this Gardevoir deck. Another Bravery Charm. Okay, do they have the Iono? Something I'm a little worried about is getting Iono'd. But they can't really deal with this Gardevoir. This Gardevoir is just too strong, right? Gardevoir is just too good against Ting-Lu, which is kind of the problem with Ting-Lu. Gardevoir is just too good against it. Ooh, an Escape Rope. That's fine. We'll give him the other Gardevoir. It doesn't really matter. We'll give him this Gardevoir then. Whatever they rope into, we'll just give him the Guardy. That works for me. Sure. That's fine. See what else they do here. They got 6 cards in hand. Oh, they have a Raihan. All right, they're not done yet. They have Raihan. That's pretty good. It's not enough, though, to stop me, I don't think. So they'll hit Gardevoir. We can actually put damage on it with Psychic Embrace and then go to Dedenne. I don't think I can win this turn, can I? No, I don't think so. I need to get rid of that Stadium, actually. Honestly, I need to get rid of that Stadium. So I benched Dedenne. We actually get knocked out by Ting-Lu because it doesn't have resistance to fighting. That is actually a bit of an issue. It's actually kind of tricky to go to Dedenne here because its resistance to fighting doesn't exist, so it's kind of tough. They could put more damage on Guardy. They pile up damage on Guardy, though. I'm fine with that. Are they doing it? They are. Ooh, they are going to put more damage on Gardevoir. That's fine. Put all the damage on you want. They're switching. Yeah, they kind of have to. That should be their last switch. I could probably just boss Reverum and deck them out, too, at this point. All right, they're putting 120 on. So how much HP do we have left? 160. So I can put... I think I can win this turn. Is it possible to do 280 damage? It's only on 1 Pokemon, right? Yeah, it is only 1 Pokemon. Is it possible to win the game this turn? We have to do 280 damage. Can put 5 on. Can Ultra Ball. Can we win? So I can get 5 energy on Gardevoir. I can put 6 on, that's 12. 270. 12 would be 240. We can go for it. All the energy on the Gardevoir kind of grieves me. We can actually pile up a ton of damage on this thing, and then I think we can just knock him out with Dedenne. So let's go here, because we can retreat the 2 energy, which is perfect. We can go here. Do this. Do this. No, wait, we are. Yeah, 270. I can do 270. This thing lives with 10 HP, so I actually can't. I need one more energy in the discard pile to knock out Ting-Lu with Gardevoir. Need one more energy in the discard pile to win the game. So that should be GG's. We can Fog Crystal, right? And then we research. This is kind of sick, right? We do that, and then we Psychic Embrace again to the Gardevoir. Right? Yep, 290. And then we retreat into Dedenne. And then we Gardevoir. That's kind of insane, bro. What the heck? Yo, that is kind of lit. And then we can get double energy on the Dedenne EX. And then we tail swap all that damage onto the Ting-Lu, knocking it out and winning the game with Dedenne. That is kind of nutty. I am not going to lie. Wow. That was a pretty insane way to win the game. Holy moly. That's kind of wild, dude. Gardevoir EX, Dedenne. There you have it. All right, we're playing against, Goodra. All right, Goodra I think we can actually beat. This actually is a fine matchup for Dedenne, which is kind of funny. Luckily for us, our turn 1 is kind of cracked too. They're playing Box of Disaster. That's fine. And they just pass. There's Dedenne. All right, so we could just immediately Battle VIP, which is pretty disgusting. We do have stuff. We did prize our Zacian, but I mean, this matchup is actually pretty straightforward. We actually attack with Gardevoir. We just attack with Gardevoir in this matchup, I think. We go attack with Gardevoir, and then we're going to Iono. We attack with Gardevoir, and then we go Dedenne, knock out a Goodra. We can actually KO a Goodra with Gardevoir. Dedenne bypasses Goodra's effect, which is kind of cool. So that's one thing we can do. This is a pretty good turn 1, though. We have the turn 2 Guardy, too. We're not going to play into this Box of Disaster, which I'll read it in a sec. I'll show you what it does. It's actually pretty good against Gardevoir. Take the level. You should take in Fog Crystal, not Level Ball, in case we get Iono'd. So I have no idea what I'm playing against. But yeah, Box of Disaster states, if the V Pokemon on this card is attached to its full HP and is knocked out by damage, you're put 8 damage on the attacking Pokemon. Dedenne would bypass that effectively, which is really cool. So that's one way we're going to beat this matchup, is to abuse Dedenne EX. We just pile up damage on Gardevoir, and then we just knock out Dedenne. Or we knock out Goodra. So that's basically how we're going to win the game, is by using Dedenne against Goodra. And then we can probably attack with, like, Zacian V to win. So we'll take our prizes that way. Hopefully we can get a turn 2 Guardy attack, and we should be able to. We're not going to get Iono'd. We can Iono them again, too. They get rid of a Cramorant, which is good. Would have gave him Radiant Greninja, but I would rather my Mew not move. So we'll see what my opponent does here. They are going to Flower Select here. See if they grab. Recycler gets discarded. That's pretty big. They got the V-Star. Do they get another... If they don't get another Comfy down, they're not going to be able to build up this Goodra. They get Cram. Do they get to Spit Me this turn? No, they just pass. So we should be able to attack with Guardy here if all goes well. We can Mysterious Tail first before we do anything else. Grab the Battle VIP. Beautiful. We can just Ultra Ball Artazon and Battle VIP away for the Gardevoir. We have 2 energy in the discard. So we're going to have to... I might just research, to be honest. I feel like we just research here. I'm kind of cool just going research, right? Might need to bench Manaphy. I forgot. Manaphy actually might be important. Do I research? Yeah, we just research, I guess. Sure. There's energy. There we go. We can... Greninja. Gotta get energy in the discard pile. Don't forget. We can... Refinement. And then... 4 energy in there. Get another Kirlia down. Play the Fog Crystal. I don't... What do I even do? I guess we get rid of the Ultra Ball. We don't need another Ultra Ball for now. Get rid of that, sure. Draw more cards. And then... We can... We'll put it... Well, I don't think they play Sableye. Well, I don't know if they play Sableye, but... We'll put the one on the Mew so I can attach to Gardevoir. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if I take more damage, but it's fine. So we can take less damage in total. We just attack with Guardy here. And if they do attack with Goodra somehow, we can just knock them out in return. If they rope me, we can give them either the Radiant Greninja or the Mew or something. So, it's fine. We can go Greninja and Dedenne, knock out their Cramorant, which would be kind of funny, but that would be a pointless play because then Dedenne gets killed by Rolling Iron. We always wanted Dedenne KO their Goodra, and then Zacian for game. So this is a good prize. What do we got? Got another Ralts. There we go. It's hoping for Zacian V. We need to get Zacian V potentially to win this game. We'll see. We just need to take 2 prizes and then KO 2 Goodras with Dedenne. And they got another Colress. Can they get to 7 is the question. They're at 5. They're at 3. This will put them to 5. I don't know if they can get to 7 this turn. I don't have Boss in hand, and I also ditched my Arcana and Zacian's prize, so I technically can't KO a Goodra this turn, which is kind of sad, actually. So, I'm kind of forced to just take 1 prize knockout here, because I literally can't KO their Goodra. Okay, 2 Comfies. Okay, they got a Rope. Am I cool with giving up Mew? Not really. Greninja would still actually be kind of good if we're trying to go for the nuke play. No, I'll give him Mew. It's fine. I don't think I really need the Mew anymore. Yeah, it's fine. Is it? I mean, they may rope me again. I think we're fine. I think it's fine. I mean, all we have to do is just take one knockout on one more Pokemon, and then we can kill 2 Goodras for game with Dedenne. Yeah, I think I think I actually do value Greninja in this matchup. And also, if they KO Mew, I can bench Dedenne and Manaphy. So I'm actually fine with them KOing my Mew if they go for the Mew KO this turn. Oh, another escape rope. Can't really go Gardevoir. They could spit it. Now we have to go Greninja because they'll spit me. Messed up my plan a little bit. Now I got to go Greninja, which I wasn't a fan of, but that's fine. It's fine. They comfy again. This will put them to 7. Can they get another? Do they have the Mirage Gate? They do. Okay. Greninja dies. So be it. So be it. It's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to have more outs to energy discard for Greninja. It's fine. And they just pass. They don't have it. Sure, then that's fine with me. It's annoying they didn't take our prize, though. It's like, bro, take a prize. It's kind of awkward. I can't bench Manaphy. I don't want to Iono them either. I don't want to give them 6 cards. I can bench Manaphy and play Collapsed Stadium, I guess. And if I play Collapse, I can't bench Greninja. That's fine, sure. Then we can play like the Temple of Sinnoh the following turn. That's fine, that's fine. Need to move Greninja. Oh, I might have to play the Iono. I really don't like that. This hand is kind of mid. I might have to play the Iono. I need an energy. There we go. I was going to say, if I didn't get an energy card, we're not going to be able to friggin' take a knockout. So yeah, now we're kind of set into our little game plan, which is kind of cute. We got the Manaphy down, so if they were to go Greninja, we can knock them out. It would have been really bad if I didn't mention Manaphy and I had to Iono them. Zacian? Level Ball. Okay, no Zacian still. That's fine. We still got Shiny Arcana Guardy. We have a 3-card deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I think Dedenne bypasses Box Disaster. Even if not, I mean, it's not a big deal. And, okay, we should be able to kill Goodra this turn. They actually didn't even do anything. They're that confident. Well, I got bad news for them. So, first things first, we slam down the Temple of Sinnoh. We play Fog Crystal. We do Dedenne too, which is kind of good. We can concealed cards here. Bro, they ain't going to see it coming. I love it. So we just need to put 2 more energy on Gardevoir to go to 280, right? Yeah, that's cool. Watch this. Psychic Embrace. Watch this, folks. Watch this. This is an epic knockout. Put 2 on. Let's go, baby. Oh, I love playing wacky decks, dude. I love it. I love playing off-the-wall stuff. It's just so silly. We'll Refinement here. Bench Dedenne, and they're probably like, oh no, what just happened? Retreat. Then Gardevoir. It doesn't really matter if I put 2 damage on Dedenne. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, we can put 2 on. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else with my hand, so let's just tail swap. Watch this. 280 damage on the Goodra. Bye-bye. Not even Rolling Iron. And yeah, we bypass Box of Disaster. Yo, that's sick. All right, let's go, baby. That's what I like to see. And we got the Zacian out of the prizes. Okay. We just need to be very mindful of Penny on our Greninja, but that was a pretty good turn. Now, does my opponent have another Mirage Gate? It's actually pretty likely they knock out my Dedenne this turn. We'll see. They just need a Mirage Gate to KO me. It's very likely they find one. I think they've played 2 so far. Well, it's 1 in the Lost Zone. It's 1 in the discard. They promoted the Goodra, not the Melon, not the Comfy. And there's the Comfy. Okay, that's fine. We're cooking now, though. We're cooking now. All right, we're chilling. They're going to Flower Select. That's fine. They do lose a Temple. Oh, I mean, if they're playing Path, that gets complicated. And they concede the game. Yo, let's go. Dedenne EX made Goodra concede. But yeah, as you can see, any matchup where the opponent does not have a way to one-shot Gardevoir, that's where Dedenne shined. We had Super Rod and a second Dedenne, but I definitely think we should just play 1 Dedenne. I think 1 Dedenne is fine. I don't think we need 2, but... Oh, Dedenne's not the mascot? I know my face cam's covering it, but Dedenne's not the main Pokemon that won the game. How shameful. And there you have it. That is Dedenne EX in action. Pretty cool win there against Goodra. Is this deck better than straight Gardevoir? No, I think that Gardevoir without Dedenne is probably better. It's not that great in Gardevoir. It is a cool concept, though, nonetheless. And again, you can use it against stuff like Vulpix. Any deck that cannot one-shot a Gardevoir EX and has enough HP to be KO'd by Tail Swap is also a pretty good matchup for this style of using Dedenne. I don't think we need 2. I think if you're going to play this deck, definitely go down to 1 Dedenne. I just played 2 just to make sure none was prized, so like it was easier to use it for the video, because I did want to make sure we used Dedenne within this video, because otherwise I get comments, you didn't use the Dedenne, this video sucked. You know, it's cool to play these different type of decks. Again, I still think that normal Gardevoir is probably better than this, but it was a fun deck to play nonetheless, and Dedenne EX is a pretty interesting card, and we made some pretty cool plays where you can Psychic Embrace, put a ton of damage on Gardevoir after it takes a hit, and then out of nowhere, take a Dedenne EX KO. Pretty fun stuff in today's video. Fun little meme deck for sure. But hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 50,000 subs. At the time of recording this video, we are getting very close to 45K subscribers. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button down below. And check out Card Cavern. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord, and my second YouTube channel down below. I just did a video where I looked at some brand new EXs that got revealed in Obsidian Flame. So definitely go check out that video on the second channel. And that'll be it for me, and I'll catch y'all on another video. Bye-bye.